guys, how are you doing today? It's Andrea coming on for a chat just on my walk today. Let me know if you're coming on to say hello. If you watch the replay, say you've watched the replay. If you have any questions about my video today, please ask me. I'm here to help. And if you don't know me, I'm Andrea. I'm a nutritional therapist, and I help you to understand your hormones and how they work in your body and how they change in your body, how they create in your symptoms, so you can find solutions to those symptoms and go on to create a healthy life. And talking about food today, nutrition. So this phase of your life can be challenging, and it can create lots of different symptoms as your hormones going all over the place and up and down, and your hormones are reducing. And I think this nutrition can be I find it to be quite difficult at times to understand what's going on, because there's so many different there's adverts on the TV about food, eat this food, and about protein powders, about different drinks that you can get to mix in to make your health better. And there's a lot of miscommunication about fruit and about eating fruit and how that can create problems with weight loss especially. There's a lot of confusion around your carbohydrates, your proteins and your fats, and where you can get them in your diet and your nutrition. So what are carbohydrates then? Carbohydrates are things like potatoes, squashes. You can get carbs in all your vegetables, all your fruits. They contain carbs. Quinoa, millet, oats, buckwheat is another one for carbs. And also cakes, biscuits, crisps, all those kinds of things. So there are good carbs and there are bad carbs, if you didn't know that. So what are the bad carbs then? Because a lot of the things I've just mentioned are good carbs, but there are ones that, like white flours, any white flour goods, pasta, wheat pastas, the white rice can be not so great. The brown rice is much better to have whole grain rice, and I do like wild rice as well, which is really beneficial. You see, bad carbs is your crisps, your sweets, all the sweet things that you can buy in packets. Hi Janine, love, thanks for watching. The sugary things, the cakes that you can buy in the shops. And I used to be a sugar junkie, so I know all about those things and how it was affecting my health and not making me feel great every day. Because all these things, it can spike your sugar up really high and then it goes crashing back down again, and it makes you feel even worse and more cranky. So looking out for the good carbs in your diet. I was talking about the butternut squashes and the quinoa and things like that. You can make lots of delicious meals with quinoa, with squashes and potatoes. I do love potatoes, especially the little baby potatoes. They're really gorgeous. You just steam them in the skins, and they're really, put a bit of sea salt on there and some black pepper, and gorgeous. I just love to eat those. And so the proteins then, what are your proteins in your diet? There can be meat, fish, eggs, and you can get protein from your fruits and vegetables as well. It's the amino acids that's in there, and amino acids are your building blocks of protein for your body. So when you're eating meat and any fish or eggs, your body has to break down this protein so your body can access the amino acids in that protein. And if you're eating like lentils, quinoa, there's protein in quinoa as well, oats, things like that. The amino acids contained in these foods are more readily available to your body. So if your body is going through really lots of digestive issues, then it can be hard to break down the meat, and if your stomach acid can go low, which can happen in perimenopause. Your stomach acid can be affected because of the stress that's going on in your body, up and down of your hormones. So when you're having readily available amino acids that can build the protein in your body, from fruits and vegetables and grains like oats and lentils and things like that, they can really be beneficial. Can be easy access protein for your body. And also you can get protein powders. You've got pumpkin seeds, all these seeds are proteins, your hemp seeds, I love hemp seeds to put on your foods, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, and you can do seed cycling, which can help with your cycle as well to give you added protein in your diet. So in your estrogen phase, that's where pumpkin seeds, flax seeds can really play a beneficial part, and then in your progesterone phase is where sunflower seeds and sesame seeds can be beneficial because they have different nutrients in these seeds to help boost your different phases of your month. And you still have a cycle in menopause, so you can still do the seed cycle in menopause. It's still beneficial for that. So these can help you to get extra protein in your diet and your nutrition. And then we come to fats. And fats, you can get essential fats from your fruits and vegetables as well. All the foods that you eat can contain essential fats. You can get fat from that. You don't just have to eat fat to get fat. You can get healthy fat from avocados. It's just really beneficial. All your nuts and seeds contain healthy fats as well. And you can get essential fats from eating fruits and vegetables. If you don't believe me, Google it, Google nutrition in an orange, and you'll see there are some essential fats in oranges. Would you believe there are essential fats in fruits? Which I didn't know either until I started studying this more, started studying nutrition more as I've been healing my body over the last 2 years. So it's really fascinating, isn't it? About carbohydrates, fats and proteins and all the confusion around it all, where you get your essential fats from. Yes, you can get it from fish as well, essential fats from fish or algae, your blue-green algae. If you're a vegetarian, you can get essential fats from that as well, omega-3s and omega-6s, all those fats. And something that worries me a lot about nutrition in modern day times is I go to the supermarket quite regularly and I look at all the different products that are on the supermarket shelves. And a lot of these products are quite damaging, can be quite damaging to your health, and contain lots of artificial ingredients, artificial flavours. They contain bad sugars and bad fats as well. You've got your glucose syrups, you've got your mono fats in there. There's lots of words that I read on different packaging and I say, what the heck is that? And don't understand what it is. So if you don't understand what it is, then your body's not going to understand what it is either. So definitely pay attention to that. When you're going out shopping to the supermarket, you're looking at nutrition and how you can build on your nutrition, how you can eat foods that can add to your nutrition in your body. Because there are lots of foods that you can eat that are not beneficial for you at all, and the big one is the refined sugar. It is laden with calories and they just provide no nutrients to your body whatsoever. So when I go shopping, when I look for foods, I'm looking for nutrient dense foods. They're one ingredient foods, which is your fruits and vegetables to start with, and then you're looking at your nuts and your seeds. You're looking at maybe oats, lentils, things like that you can cook, you can prepare yourself, you can create nice meals for yourself. And then forgetting going down the aisles that contain the sweets, the cakes, the biscuits. I'm not saying you shouldn't have those. If you really want some of that, then you eat that, because I don't want you to create a feeling of deprivation that those foods are off limits. There's no good or bad foods. There's just healthy choices. There's just good choices for you. So it's like having those biscuits. You can create your own biscuits. I bake my own biscuits. That sometimes can taste much better than shop bought biscuits as well. You can make your own delicious cakes with gluten-free flours that taste amazing. But it's not, if you fancy that, if you want to look at that, then have some. But if you look at the ingredients contained in those biscuits and those cakes in the supermarkets, I was looking at some chocolate cake the other day. It had chocolate cake with icing on it. And I was looking at the ingredients of it, it's like, what is all that? When I was growing up and my mum was baking cakes, she put in fat, flour, sugar, bit of flavour in, a bit of maybe baking soda. And that was it. You just mix it all together, fluff up the eggs, put it in the oven, it made a cake. Now we look at cakes in supermarket shops and they've got like massive ingredients list, like 6-inch long. It's like, what is all that in there? All you need is flour, eggs and sugar, and it's like, oh gosh. It's like, what is that going to do to my body if I eat that? You know, it's just when you start getting into that mentality, when you start looking at that, and how is this food going to benefit my body? Is it going to add to my health, or is it going to take away my health? And that's what I question every time I buy something now. I look at the ingredients, I go, is this going to benefit my body? Is my body going to go, uh-oh, what is this? I don't understand what this is. I'm just going to class this as a toxin in my body, and that's going to increase my inflammation in my body and going to make my symptoms worse, going to decay my health, not increase my health. And since I've been doing this over the last 2 years, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. My skin is improved. I don't have lots of bloating like I did before. My digestion is getting better. Because I'm saying no to a lot of these foods that are not beneficial for me. They're not going to add to my health. Especially as I'm aging, I want to protect my bones. I want to protect my heart health. You know, I don't want to create diabetes or insulin resistance as I get older. You know, and this is something that you can really look at, ladies. You know, look at what you're eating. Like, another thing I want to talk about is breakfast cereals. I want you to try and ditch those breakfast cereals. I want to challenge you to ditch those breakfast cereals. If you want some help from me with creating some health, I've got the sun coming out on my face here. Some really nutritious breakfasts, then let me know. I've got a special offer at the moment to work with me, where you get all my meal plans, you get the healthy breakfasts, how you can create some amazing lunches, lots of different recipes that can really help you to get away from the shop-bought cereals, because they don't contain anything that's beneficial for your body. I just call them cardboard, eating cardboard. I mean, I've been there. I used to eat Special K, to be honest with you, I did. And you know, I used to eat a bowl of cornflakes, and I used to go to work, and it was like, I'd be starving again. It's like, I've just eaten a big bowl of cornflakes, an hour, and I've just got on the bus and gone to work, and it's 9 o'clock, and I'm starving again. It's only 9 o'clock. What is going on? Because it doesn't contain any nutrients at all. If you're just having a bowl of cereal with milk in it, maybe put some, you know, it cringes when I see people putting lots of sugar on as well. It's like, no. And they're putting sugar on strawberries. It's like, no, don't put sugar on strawberries. Strawberries are so sweet. You don't need to add sugar to them. Anyway, I'm going off on a rant here, aren't I, about food and how. So let me know if you're taking up my challenge of ditching the cereal. I'd love to see what breakfast you're eating that's not breakfast cereal. Post some images in the group. I'd love to see what you're eating. And like I say, if you want more help from me with planning your meals, planning your nutrition, I've got a special offer on at the moment, and it's £100 to work with me. For an hour, you get to ask any question that you like, and I will put together a meal plan. I'll send you my meal plans and how you can start creating more nutritious meals for yourself. It's not going to happen overnight. You might feel really, really, how can I word this? Not frustrated, but a bit, how can I do this, you know? Just start with breakfast first, or start with one meal first. Or start by replacing something out of your cupboard, your store cupboard, your food cupboard that's not beneficial. Start by replacing it, start replacing your refined sugar, that powdered white stuff, with date paste. You can buy it in the shops. Some honey is an excellent sweetener. It's just more beneficial. It's got nutrients in it. You want to choose a sweetener with nutrients in it, and dates are full of nutrients. Dates have iron in them. And raw honey is so beneficial, you know, the good stuff, not the horrible processed stuff. If you're testing your honey, a good way to test your honey is by putting a blob on your finger. If it slides off your finger, it's not true honey. If it stays on your finger, just a little blob on your finger, that's true honey. That's how you can test if it's raw, nice, good honey. So I hope that's helped you. We're talking about food and having a rant about food and your nutrition. Let me know if you have any questions, if you want to work with me. Like I said, I've got a special offer still running in November. So thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to finish my walk now. I'm going to have some food. Yeah, so see you later. Bye.